little brisk, but man, snow's carving good. We got Jordan Michon.
What's up, everybody?
From Canada. He's ripping some carves. He's on a Donic, and hey, you got sizes what, 13 feet?
11 and a half, actually.
Oh, 11 and a half.
Yeah, and I'm on a 30.5 centimeter waist width Aloha. Absolutely love it. I had a Knapton before. I got a Knapton 2 years ago, and that's when I really unlocked the possibilities of deep carves. Like my heel side on a regular width board, it never would have been possible. But I got the Knapton, and I got it 30.5 as well, and all of a sudden the gates open.
I feel like it's a game changer once you know, you don't have to like baby your turns. And like you've kind of mentioned it before with on narrower boards, you kind of, I forget what term you used, but almost clamshelling your body to compensate.
Yeah, exactly. I was angulating weird, and the dynamics weren't right at all. My toe side, because I had overhang, I was bending too much at the waist to get my hand down there, and it was really taking away a lot of the response of my board, and just wasn't working well for me. But as soon as I got on a wider one, I was able to straighten out a little bit and have the right form, you know, my waist in the right place in line, and everything worked out. And then there was the long battle to get used to the heel side turns and really figure out where I had to have my body, and went through about you know, a couple of months of struggling with that. I hurt my arm a little bit, but it all paid off in the end.
And I feel like it is a process, you know. It's not like you get on a wider board and instantly your turns are epic. It is something that you kind of got to grow into. I still feel like my own turns are evolving, and that's what makes the progression fun. So, Jordan, how about you make some turns? Let's capture some. And how about you, while you're riding, think about whatever you're thinking about, and I'd love to get your perspective on just making turns and making good turns.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Nice turns, huh? All right, kick out some thoughts. What kind of helps you make good turns consistently?
Oh geez, good body dynamics, knowing when to flex and extend, and when I want to do down on weighting, up on weighting. It's basically just all about that, keeping my body in alignment. One bit of feedback that I really get often about the wide boards, or that people hesitate to get a wide board, is because they find it not as maneuverable for glades, bumps, all that kind of stuff. For me, I don't really struggle with that too much, and I think that's because I steer a lot with my lower joints, and I bend my knees a lot when I'm doing those things, and that really helps me have direct communication, and I forget all about the fact that I have a super wide board, and it just flows like normal. But yeah, just really steer with your lower joints, keep good dynamics, keep moving, don't stay static.
I like that, don't stay static, you know. It's not like we're in side slip position throughout every carve. It's body positions that move and flow from one to the other, and even without even any specifics, just thinking about that while you're riding, it's a beautiful thought.
Yeah,
let's make some more turns.
All right. And then he crouches down through here, and because he's going low, he's sucking up the board and taking the weight off the board to change the edge. Now, down on weighting is great on pitches like this. it's really gonna generate a lot of speed. It's really fun for that. But when you're doing short radius turns and you're doing down and weighting and you're sucking and pushing like that, you start going really fast. But at the second it starts getting too steep,
Jordan, pleasure shredding with you.
absolutely.
Awesome looking turns.
Thanks, man.
You're in town for a couple of weeks, so we are going to make a handful of videos. I got some experiments up my sleeve to run.
Oh.
Some different boards, board specs, some different equipment. I got some things we should be doing. Yeah, let's do that.
Try one of your boards.
Yeah, so let's do that. Bigger radius for you for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go back to board widths. Like, I keep thinking about, there's almost like a width paradox. So you always hear wide boards are slow edge to edge. I don't know, it's weird, because with wide boards, as soon as you don't have the consequences of dragging your toes or heel cups, you can get aggressive as heck with it. Toes, heels, and really start pushing on that thing. I don't know, do you think of that or anything, or have you ridden normal width boards much after you've gotten used to wide boards?
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine what would happen if I got on a normal width board. I would probably just like go to activate my edge and tip right over. I'm so used to the wide width board, and as I said earlier, like this is my Aloha is my everything board, and I use it for everything from glades to bumps and everything. And yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of exaggerating your movements with your lower body, like I said earlier, and I find it really easy to adjust to, and I know that that's counterintuitive to a lot of people, and a lot of people are hesitant to get on the wide boards because of it. But part of what I love about snowboarding is that you're trying to get the maximum response out of a minimum effort, and for me, you know, doing the work with the lower body really makes it less effort, and it really gets a lot of response out of these wide boards.
Yeah.
So
especially with low angles, so like there's a lot of carvers that are using high stance angles on narrower boards, and that can work too. But yeah, obviously I like still freestyle aspects, so it is a solution that can work, just trying wider. So come join us at the Copper Nationals demo. I'll put the dates on this and have more full details in the future. So yeah, the battery's running out here, but thank you all for watching. Happy shredding. Looking forward to making more videos with you.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for the ongoing inspiration, Ryan. You definitely inspire a lot of people.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for saying that. Hey, you had an Instagram post saying follow him on Instagram, Strange Future 808. You said something about me being an influence, but then a couple riders in your previous early days of snowboarding. What kind of mentor? How did they help you get into riding at, you know, your progression?
Well, I got into riding probably around 96, 97, and at that point, the small town I lived in, Wakefield, there was only one shop that had snowboards to rent or to buy, and it was all carving boards. So I started actually on an alpine board with hard boots, and learning to side slip on that was quite interesting. But I had a great, he was the lead snowboard instructor, Tom Mason, and he took us out for sessions almost every day, and he was really like by the book instructor, and it was such a good foundation for me, and I'm so grateful that I had that. And another guy named Eric, and that was way back. I mean, that was way back in you know, that kind of ended, my time in that ski school ended around 2002, and I spent the whole time just kind of doing my own thing, carving around and whatever. And then I saw Ryan's videos, and I was like, holy crap, this is a next level, literally a next level. And yeah, super inspiring. And now Japanese carving culture too is just sucking me in.
I love it. We're gonna have to talk more about the different styles across the world, because I'm fascinated with it too.
Oh, yeah, the Russians.
But yeah, having your mentors, man, I've had mine in the past, and it can be game changers, especially if you get opportunities to ride with them. Just make sure they're actually carving, because a lot of people act like they can carve and rip, but aren't really doing it right. So
once you've got analyzing skills and you can watch people ride on YouTube videos or whatever, even if they're not verbally teaching you something, if you have the skills to see what they're doing right and apply it to your own riding, the sky's the limit. Like,
absolutely.
Like, it's amazing. Analyzing skills are definitely one of the most important skills you can have on a snowboard. So yeah, watch lots of videos, watch Ryan's videos, and look what he's doing, because it's...
Thank you, man. Hey, thank you all for watching. Happy shredding. Stickers, made a bunch more last week, so in the description. And thank you for watching. Happy shredding. And kapla! Holy cow, I botched that whole thing.